Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today we are picking up with part 12 of my Asylum hard mode challenge. So just to recap, this is Alexx here, and Alexx has been sent to the Asylum kind of against her will. And she needs to prove that she is fit enough to rejoin society by completing 4 aspirations. Now, she was just sleeping and her sleep bar isn't filled up all the way if I show you. However, I had her wake up because I want to leave the lot. Now, I was looking over the rules for the challenge, and the challenge says you can leave the lot on hard mode between the hours of 6 and 11 p.m. However, you need to bring everybody in the asylum with you. So we are going to the gym in Willow Creek. I think this is a perfect gym to go to for the simple fact that it has no pool. So I don't think it has like any super big dangers that could kill any of our housemates. And yeah, so I have decided, I have locked in the so far 3 aspirations that I want to complete out of the 4 that we have to. So the first one I want to complete is the Renaissance Sim. I think this is a good mental health aspiration to prove that we are mentally fit to leave the asylum. The next one I want to do is another one that I think will prove that we are healthy and fit to leave the asylum. This one will focus more on our physical health and not our mental health. And this is the bodybuilder aspiration. I think this is a good aspiration to work on because if we become an elder and we die of old age in the asylum, we lose the challenge. However, if we complete this aspiration, it gives us the trait of long-lived. So she'll live longer and we will have more days with her to complete the challenge. So that's one of the main reasons I want to do it. And it says you need to work out at a gym venue. So yeah, we're gonna come over here and come work out. And like I said, the rules say on hard mode that you can leave the asylum between the hours of 6 and 11 p.m., but you have to bring everybody in the asylum with you. We're actually still in a group gathering, so I'm just gonna end it so that they can like do whatever they want. I am kind of curious to see what they do. It looks like Devin is heading over with Scarlett to watch some TV. It looks like Kai is heading upstairs probably to take a shower, which is very smart of him. And we barely did anything and we already clicked this off. So like technically we could leave, but because we can stay here till 11, I am going to take advantage of the gym while we can. And let's head upstairs and take a shower ourselves. So I don't know which one Kai is going to use, so I'm just going to head up here. Okay, he's going for that one, so maybe we should go for this one over here. So I told you I picked out 3 aspirations that I definitely want to do. So I picked out Renaissance, I picked out Bodybuilder, and the last one I picked out is Musical Genius. Because we have a piano at home and we've been working on our musical skill. She also has the traits of music lover, so I think it's a good one to do. So we have one that proves we're mentally fit, we have one that proves we're physically fit, and then we have one that kind of works on our creativity and our love of music. Now, the 4th aspiration, I have not decided for sure which one I want to do yet. Like, we could definitely do something easy because there's a lot of easy ones. Like, I think let's just look at them really quickly together. So in terms of easiness, I feel like wellness could possibly be easy. I feel like leader of the pack for our club would definitely be easy. I feel like maybe like soulmate and just going on a bunch of dates would be easy. I feel like maybe the filthy one, since our lot is already filthy, would be easy. So there's a few. There's also ones we can do for money, like being an author or a painter. So I haven't decided on the 4th one yet, but we will get there. But for this 3rd one that I picked, which is Musical Genius, we need to listen to music for 2 hours. And we don't actually have a stereo at home. But there is a stereo here in the gym. Now, if you read this, it says click on a stereo and select which genre to listen to. So if I click this, I can't pick because this is pop. So I think I'm going to change this into one where we can pick. I feel like that was way harder than it needed to be to find. I don't know why the Sims team decided to like make 1,000,001 speakers instead of just having one where you can listen to anything, but okay. So she's happy, she showered, she's no longer in the filthy asylum. She got the workout at the gym one, and now we just need to listen to music for 2 hours. We can only stay here till 11 p.m. So if we can listen 9 to 10 and then 10 to 11, that should be perfect. Let's listen to some, I guess, we'll listen to some pop. And then, how is her needs? Her fun's actually pretty high, so like she doesn't need to do anything. But I'm gonna have her listen deeply. And hopefully we can get this checked off. I'm gonna fast forward and just kind of make sure she doesn't do anything else other than listen to music. Because I really want to get credit for this because I don't want to buy a radio for our asylum because I don't know if it's allowed or not. I love how we're all in towels, by the way, all of the asylum members, but it is good to see at least 4 of us showered, since we can't shower at home because we don't have power right now. Oh, no. Okay, you're still listening? Perfect. Okay. So it's about to turn 10. Okay, perfect. And we got credit for listening for 1 hour. So if I can get her to listen for 1 more hour, we should get credit and be good to leave at 11. I feel like I just saw a ghost. Am I seeing things? Okay, we got another person showering, but it's not an asylum member, so whatever. Are they gonna flirt? I guess not. He just left. Oh, and we're dancing and being all cute. Are you? Yes, you're still listening. Perfect. Come on. Oh, shoot. Okay. So, perfect. We got credit for that. I'm so happy, but we were only supposed to stay until 11. It's 11:13, so we need to leave. So we're all going to head back to the asylum. And now we can actually leave the lot, but stay within our world. All right, so I think I have to unlock this to let everybody back in. But I can't control them to tell them to go back in. So it looks like the majority of everybody is tired and one of them has to pee. So hopefully they head back in on their own. However, between the hours of 12 and 5 a.m., we can go out and explore the lot. So it's not quite 12 yet, so we have to go back in ourselves. But once it becomes 12, maybe we can jog or do something outside the lot to work on one of our 3 aspirations. So we need to play an instrument for 1 hour while inspired. I don't want to do that yet because in 30 minutes, we need to be able to leave the lot. The athletic one, we can work out for 8 hours. We can do that one. We can also work on our Renaissance sim one. The Renaissance one, we need to get a skill to level 5. Okay. So I'm going to click on the bodybuilder one. And which skill do we need to get to a level 5? So we have quite a few level 5s, and then it looks like gardening and fishing would probably be the next ones that are closest. Okay, she's pretty happy, so she should be able to come tend to the garden. So let's have her do that. She's going to harvest everything. What is today anyway? Oh, tomorrow's Harvest Fest. Okay. That might do us good if we get a bunch of gnomes and we can make the gnomes happy. So that's something to keep in mind. We'll go ahead and weed everything. If we can get gardening to a level 5, that would actually be another trait that we can level up. We can spray for bugs. Does anything need to be watered? So I've been planting like one of everything just because that's usually how I like to play. Like I don't like to have multiples of stuff. However, we're currently like drowning in our bills, so maybe it would be smart to plant multiples. So like maybe I should plant more of these. I'm not sure. It is also the weekend, so we have time to like focus on our aspirations and not have to worry about work. But because she is a workaholic, she wants to go in on her off hours and she's tense from not working, which kind of stinks because I think if they go in on their off hours, like it doesn't help you. I don't think it improves your work performance. I don't think you get paid for working on your off hours. So I don't think there's a reason to actually do it. But perfect. It's now after 12, so we can actually have her maybe go jogging for a little bit, and this should actually help with this aspiration, and maybe it will help with her mood as well. However, she's getting tired because we didn't have her fill her energy bar because we wanted to go to the gym, so that's something. Okay, so we have Dominique passed out. Few people just taking care of their needs. Is anybody sleeping? We got 3 people sleeping. I feel like I'm allowed to buy back one of the beds. So maybe I should do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to buy back one of the beds because I'm positive we had another bed. I don't know if we can have more than 4 beds, but I believe we had 4 beds because I remember this being like the room you didn't want to sleep in because it has the rats. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 beds now because we want to keep our part of the rules is you want to keep the other asylum members as happy as possible, the best you can. So one of the ways to do that is making sure we have as many beds as possible. All right, so we are jogging, and we need to make sure we're home by 5 a.m. It shouldn't be an issue. I'm just going to fast forward while she jogs. Okay, so she's finished jogging, and I think I might have her push the limits because we need to do this as much as we can, and we can only do this between the hours of 12 and 5 because we don't have workout equipment at the house. Now, I believe later on in this aspiration, we need to own workout equipment. So I think I might actually have to sell one of our other skill building items, which will most likely be the woodworking table because I don't really see myself using it. I don't even know why it was one of the objects I picked. I think I picked it because I thought we would do the knowledge aspiration of, I think it's one of these where you need to have a woodworking table, but I'm not sure. But yeah, like I don't really want to do like the painting aspiration because I feel like a lot of people I've watched do this challenge do like painting or author, and I want to try to do something different, which in the long run might actually be bad because it might risk us failing the challenge or something. But for now, just trying to do different aspirations. Okay, so I can keep having her push the limits, but she's probably going to be pretty miserable or sore from that. But I mean, she's okay for now. She's happy from having a good workout. And we did work out for a total of 2 hours out of the 8 so far. Her needs are starting to tank. I could have her shower in the rain, which honestly, when she's done, I think I might have her do. Hi, Vlad. All the vampires are out just having their nightly stroll in the rain, I see. Okay, so we have 2 more hours, it looks like, before we have to go back in. She is starting to get fatigued and miserable. Okay. So that's not good. So I think she's too uncomfortable to work out anymore, which is fine. But we got another hour out of the 8 that we needed to work out, which is perfect. Let's actually have her go ahead and do a quick shower in the rain. And then we have about another hour before we have to head in. So I want her to come fish. You're too uncomfortable to fish. No, I didn't think this through. Okay. Instead of having to go home to eat, I think I'm going to have her eat some garlic to work on her hunger. We'll see how that does. We might run out of time to actually fish. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna have time because by the time it gets us to come back home, it's going to be 5 a.m. already. So let's just have her dispose of the dead. You know what? I might try. I'm tempted to have her like start a new plasma tree since that one died. Where is it? It's right here. Come harvest that. No, you can't. You're too miserable. Okay. Well, are you too miserable to dispose of this? Can we do that? Start heading home because you have to be home by 5 a.m. Today was definitely an eventful day. Like between the hours of 6 and 11, we were at the gym, and then between the hours of 12 and 5, you know, she was outside the asylum. So I mean, I feel like she got a lot done. Locked door for everyone but Alexx. So no repo people try to take our stuff. We also need to work on her mixology skills so she can get another promotion because honestly, in terms of like being able to pay the bills, like the promotions are really the only way we've been able to afford that. If we can get her piano skill up, honestly, if she can start like writing some music and publishing like songs, that would potentially help with the bills. Oh, she's picking up all the trash around the house. That's kind of nice. Alright, I'll help a little bit. We might actually pass out though, because we're pretty tired. Just a recap, if you didn't know, the house is currently making us miserable because of how filthy it is, and we cannot clean it because we don't have electricity for a vacuum, and we cannot get that until we pay the bills, which is currently like 6,000 simoleons. Because I made the asylum as big as I did, it's 3 stories. And I believe also because I use custom content that makes the bills more expensive. If you guys remember when I first started the challenge, because of the custom content I used, the bills were like 16,000. Like they were like really, really bad. So 6,000 is still pretty bad. But I'm grateful that it's not as bad as it could have been. Okay, so she's trying to tidy up a little bit. I'm glad we got the 4th bed because at least a 4th person was able to sleep. We, unfortunately, are not able to sleep because it looks like everything's taken. Oh, I spoke too soon. It looks like a bed's available and we just passed out. Okay. I might have her go ahead and throw this away and then maybe we head to bed. Ugh. My poor baby. Oh, they're using the fire? Why is the fire smoking if the fire's not even on? The chimney's smoking, but the fire's not on. Today is actually Harvest Fest. I am seeing some gnomes appear. So let's try to appease them so that like we can get some maybe seed packets and start planting a bunch of stuff. Because that could be another way that we could be able to afford our bills if we just had like a huge garden. We should take this out too. Or you know what? Before we take it out, we could have her rummage for bits. You can't get to it? Rummage for bits and pieces. Come on. Alexx. Okay. Well, she's pretty miserable, you guys. So I think I'm going to have her head to bed. And then I will do my best to get her to get a full bar of energy before picking up the next episode. And then we can try to tackle more of her aspirations in the next one. I am kind of happy because we started the first tier of the bodybuilder. We are making progress on the music aspiration one as well, and we are also making progress on the Renaissance one. So yeah, I think we aren't doing too bad, but I am a little nervous because, like I said, she ages up in 4 days, which is kind of scary. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know your comments, feedback, and suggestions as always. Thank you again to all of you who have stuck around this long in the series. And thank you very much to all of you who have subscribed or liked or commented and all of those things. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next part. Bye, everyone.